song, Senny? Lonely people, lonely, lonely, lonely people, lonely. Hey, lonely people, lonely. Take it out. All right, God bless you guys. It is Weird Wednesday, July 20. 2022, 6 minutes after the hour. Welcome, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up team. That's Senny J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. God bless, guys. Chat room's wide open. Please call in 570-982-6950. We truly appreciate you broadcasting live at iHeartRadio, radio.com. But most importantly, sponsored by Comedy World Network. Also download the Comedy World Network app. We truly appreciate you on all social media platforms. Also, we're on YouTube this morning as well. So go to our YouTube page, The Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Also, you can Google The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. Very easy show to find, guys. We truly appreciate you guys. And like I said, on social media, we're on all platforms, the TikToks, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, all of them, every single one of them, the ones that you never heard of, we're on there as well. So thank you so much. So hashtag all media on the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. This morning right now on Facebook, you know, you guys, God bless you if you're over there. Like our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team business page. Get notified when we go live, okay? And like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team page. If you don't mind, please stop listening to this tremendously great podcast without sharing it to others. Thank you. This is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, on a Weird Wednesday, July the 20th, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Senny J, God bless you. Good to see you. Good morning. Skin look good. Forehead looks good. God bless you. And how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today. On this Wednesday, we're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know everything that's going on in, everything that's going on in entertainment news, as well as front page news, where I will let you know everything that's going on locally and nationally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that.
Good. Thank you so much, Senny, and God bless. All right, before we get into the show, a few things I want to say, okay? And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I say a few things I want to say. I want to say to you personally, Sanjay, thank you. Yes. Everybody in the chat room, if you're in the chat room or wherever you're listening to, you know, you have to make those acknowledgments quick, and you got to make them fast, and they got to be sincere, and they got to come from the heart. This one right here, I'm going to publicly, before we, you know, because we're going away in tomorrow, and we'll be back in a few days. I want to publicly say thank you to my beloved over here, co-host Senny J. And I'm going to give you a round of applause.
Me? Yeah. What?
And everybody, are they on the social media? Are they listening? Are they here? Are they on the planet Earth here? And I'm going to tell you why. Let me see what's going on. I'm going to tell you why, guys. Welcome to the show. God bless you. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, the whole world. God bless you.
I don't know if you need to restart the feed. I think it's...
wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can go on.
Is it up or not? Pause.
It's up, but I don't know.
Let me see.
It's only saying we have 2 people in here, which I think we might have more, but I don't know if it was because of the music or what was going on.
Well, I can. What?
Well, there's people coming in. Okay.
Okay. Right.
We'll leave it.
So is it leave it? Okay. So Senny, there you go. Here you go. I wanna thank you, and I'll tell you why. Okay. Yes. There's not a lot of people in there. Come on, you guys, come and join it. Come and join the show if you don't mind. I'll tell you why. Guys, yesterday, I don't know for what reason, but the universe allowed it. I spoke to Senny J about an issue with this show.
That's yours. Sorry. You're trying to see what's going on with here.
Good morning, everybody. Young and Nut. I see you, Denise. I see you. Yo, come on in, And we were talking about this particular show here, you know, how to make it better and things that we do. And in the middle of the conversation, Senny J immediately and abruptly interrupts what I was saying and goes in this surprising, pleasant way, goes, "Oh, it's your daughter's birthday."
Yeah, because I came up online.
Because it came up on the social media.
Right.
This is about maybe between 1 or 3 in the afternoon. I can't remember what time.
It was 4 in the afternoon. 4:30.
And
The day's over.
And I be honest with you guys. I be honest. I'm not gonna. You know me, man. You know. As the young folks say, you know how I give it up. You know how I give it up. That's why you listen. I would be the first to admit that I forgot that it was my 32-year-old daughter's birthday. Her name is Arena.
Hey, Arena girl. Happy birthday, boo.
And when Senny said, God bless you, Senny. Oh, it's your daughter's birthday. She saw it on social media, Facebook, wherever. I don't know what she saw.
Because I was surprised, because I was like, we could have said something on the show, had a little party. You should have invited her up here.
Don't do that.
Did she do the hookah?
Don't do that. So then the conversation
Could
went
have
from
had
whatever.
some mimosas.
The conversation went from whatever we was talking about. I immediately hung up the phone. Is that true, Senny?
Yeah, he hung up on me mid-conversation.
And Senny, I immediately called my daughter, who rarely picks up the phone. A lot of texting in this relationship.
Right.
And because of the universe, guys, my daughter picked up the phone. And boy, I started showering her with a whole lot of birthday love. And it was received so well. And then we talked about the birthday, and then we talked about when the conception and how we laughed about how I used to live back then when she was born. And I have another son. His name is Elijah, and Senny. They were born in the same week. I told you guys I had 2 women pregnant at the same time back in the day. And my daughter felt into that collateral damage.
So it was your son's birthday yesterday?
Yeah,
too?
it was. No, his birthday is on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
On the 23rd. I had two women pregnant at the same time, and I had babies in the same week. 1990 was a rough summer. Wow. And we talked about that, Senny J, and we laughed, man. Oh, we laughed. And I asked my daughter, because you get a certain age, it is cute, but it was really the truth. I go, before we get into the show, Senny, I go, how old are you? I thought my daughter was 33.
Right.
She's 32.
Come on, Shawn.
Oh, my God. And then when she said, I know, Dad, I'm 32, I went back and reflect back on myself. I go, damn, I'm old as hell.
Yeah.
So I want to say this. And then, like I said, we went on with the conversation and we talked about something else. And, we just had that normal conversation that if you're blessed to have, good relationships with your children, that's what you have, right? But I want to say to you, Senny J, thank you. Because that would have been catastrophic if I would have forgotten to acknowledge my daughter's birthday. And was it 4 o'clock in the afternoon? I mean, you might be throwing a little hate on there. I'm going to push that up to 3.
It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I was like, Shawn, look what time it is. I was like, you should have called her early this morning,
right,
as soon as your eyes open.
Now, my question to you guys, whatever, Senny, whatever.
As soon as your eyes open.
Senny, whatever.
Arena. That's what I expect.
Now,
so.
In the chat room, guys, if you guys, and guys, we'll be back full time next week, the following week, we'll be back full time. I know July we haven't been here. You know how dedicated we are to this show. We'll be back full time at the end of July. We're going to do a show today. We're going to do 2 shows out where we are going. We're going to come back, going to take a day off, and then when we get back into this thing, we're back into it until we, get another announcement and make some other changes.
You guys, I'll be here while they're in Antigua.
Right. So my question to you, Senny, and everyone else. Have you forgotten about the significance of his birthday? You didn't forget the whole day, but you did it later in the day. Have you ever did, oh my God, it's 3:00 in the afternoon, let me make that phone call to any one of your loved ones or anyone that's close to you? You've never did that in your young life.
Never. I'm actually that person that's going to try and call you at midnight or text you at midnight or something by midnight. So
Right.
I'm already planning for your birthday the day before. I'm itching for it. And I'm like, am I the first one? And sometimes they're like,
Are you really serious or are you just making this up?
I'm serious. Yep. I love it. I love birthdays.
I
can't wait to tell you happy
Has
birthday.
anybody in the chat room ever significant of a child, mom, dad, or whatever, you made the fatal mistake of waiting to, you forgot until about 12 to 4 p.m.?
I actually wait to see how long it's gonna take. Like if it's my mom, I'm gonna be like, dang, it's 11. She ain't even called yet. Like I'm calculating people.
So you're
sister.
Right, you're waiting for them to call you and then now it's your birthday.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
My grandmother is always the first one. When she lived in the Virgin Islands, she would mail she would mail everybody. She would mail them a card the week of their birthday to make sure I got it. She would call. She would say, did you get the card? She said, make sure you open it on your birthday. Don't open it before the birthday. And then on your birthday, she'll call you at 7 a.m. And she's going to sing you happy birthday. And she's going to say, did you open up the card?
Oh,
and there's always a fresh $1 bill in there. Always.
Is it a $1 bill?
Well, no, she'll give however old you are, and then $1 to grow on, and they're all crispy. She goes to the bank specifically to get them new.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna miss it.
Wow. What do you mean gonna miss it?
Yeah, well, you know when she passes away.
Stop saying that, bro.
I know, but she will.
Hey, whoa. We all will, but okay.
Listen, leave it up to her. She wants it to be like today.
Well, you know but the percentages.
Every day she's like, oh, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Lord wants me here. That's what she said.
Yeah, of course. Right.
She's like, everybody else is dead, but for some reason I'm still here.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my
well, she better be quiet because that prophecy will come true. But some obviously some are averages are way up later in life. I get it. Anybody has ever from 12 to 4? You missed that morning birthday rush. Have you did Hey, Senny, you gonna tell me all the folks in your life, you've never went past 12 o'clock, you forgot the birthday?
No.
Oh my God.
I can't ever think of a time that I forgot a birthday.
Okay.
I can't.
Well, I still want to think before we move. We're gonna move on. Yeah. Before we move on to the show, I want to say, Senny, thank you, because Lord knows I definitely forgot that it was my daughter's birthday, and thank you so much, boy. She saved my ass on that one. And shout out to my daughter, Rena, who's yesterday was her birthday. She's 32 years old. Damn, I'm old as hell. And then she says that I'm old now. I go, yeah. Yeah, well.
Arena, come to the studio. We'll have a party.
I was like, yeah, mate. I don't know.
And hang with your old dad.
Yeah, hang out with your swagged out dad. Now, I thought of Princess Cox No Pause last night before we go on the show. I was in Brooklyn last night, Senny. Very quick. It was I literally drove here from the crib and went 78 eastbound. Literally, because if you take 78, Senny, the highway, guys, this is the highway that connects.
I feel like 78 is so long. Is it because I'm used to 80?
Yeah, used to 80. 78 is actually shorter. It's shorter by 15 miles. Listen.
It's annoying.
Senny.
I don't like it.
Senny, if you take Highway 78 eastbound, it will literally, Senny, take you to Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn.
Just keep driving?
Just keep, Senny. And folks, if you're in the area, you kind of know what I'm talking about. If you know, but if you're around the country, you know it's just one of those highways straight shot to the city, to whatever city you live in. Senny, The 78's right here, right? You jump on 78. I'm gonna tell you how you get right to downtown Brooklyn. 78 takes you eastbound, not the George Washington Pocono BS way. I'd rather 78 because I live on that side. Senny, it takes you eastbound to Newark, New Jersey.
Right.
You go straight to Newark. I mean, you go out and in Central Jersey where all the rich folks live and whatever. It takes you right. Senny, then it makes a little right turn. It takes you right to Jersey City. Senny, you're right by the financial district in Wall Street.
Wow.
One shot, Senny.
Right there.
And then you go into the Holland Tunnel, right, Senny?
Yeah.
You're on Canal Street.
Whoa.
You're right there in Lower Manhattan.
Yeah.
Senny, you cross over to Canal Street and you go over the Manhattan Bridge.
Yeah.
And you right.
Right there.
What's that road right off the Atlantic? As soon as you come off the.
Isn't that the Eastern Parkway?
As soon as you come off the bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, I can't remember that street. There's this whole big street, right?
Is it like a circle?
No, it's a street.
Oh, I don't know.
Princess, what's the name of that street? As soon as you come off the Manhattan Bridge, right into Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, right there. And then Senny, you go up the road, you make a left, you're on Atlantic Avenue. Right there, the Barclays Center's right there.
Wow.
Now, I share this to say this. What's the name of that street, young enough? When you come off the...
Flatbush?
Is it Flatbush?
Gregory
Soon as you
said-
come off the Manhattan
Young
Bridge...
Annette said Tillery Street?
Tillery Street. Tillery Street. Tillery Street.
Is that it? I don't know.
Senny, I get to Brooklyn last night and about 8:30, 8:45, right? Because I knew I was just going to do the show and I was just going to head turn right back around, come back home, right? Senny, the Barclays Center is a beautiful building, right? In that whole downtown area. Mm-hmm. Which, remember, I told you guys the story that the Brooklyn Dodgers, that's the reason why the Brooklyn Dodgers moved to California, Senny, because they wanted to build their stadium in the location where the Barclays Center is today. Okay. But the urban planning guy, his name was Robert Moses, rejected it, right? Okay. And said, we're not going to build you a stadium. So they threatened to move, right? Which is very... I read this book about this guy. This is a guy who built the Cross Bronx Expressway and all these tunnels. Like, he was like almost a mob guy with building tunnels and bridges. Uh-huh. So he said, guess what he said, Senny? Wow. Before I get back into it. He said, nope, even though you're Brooklyn, we're going to build you a stadium in Queens over by the World's Fair. They had a World Fairs in the 50s and 60s, whenever it was. I think it was in 64, but that was the planning back in the day. He said, we're going to move you, the Brooklyn Dodgers, into Queens area, Senny. Brooklyn said, the Dodgers, nah, we out of here. They moved to California. Oh.
Okay.
Right.
And
Senny, 2 generations later, they still build a big stadium right there where the Brooklyn Dodgers technically should be still back in Brooklyn. Because they built this big arena there already.
Right.
Now, Senny, downtown, that area is beautiful, shop, the district, the whole thing. Right up the block, Senny, right up the block from the Barclays Center, there's a big, there's not construction, but there's like a railroad hub. I think it's like a lot of train tracks or some buildings over there. But when you get past that, you're on Atlantic Avenue, old school Atlantic Avenue. Senny, I was in this bar. The bar looked like a hole in the wall.
Okay.
It was right on Atlantic Avenue. Hole in the wall. Like, you know one of them hole in the wall bars? But the hole in the wall bar has nothing but, the hole in the wall bar that has nothing but love?
Yes.
You know the hole in the wall, like, this is your spot.
Yeah, it's the place that everybody goes to.
That's what the place is. I can't remember the name of it. City,
That's where you did your show?
Yes, City, they were doing karaoke.
Okay.
And shout out to comedian, you know who hired me for that job? Oh. Comedian Tony Berg.
Oh, hey, Tony.
Our beloved. She's the host of the show. They love Tony. What's the name of this? I got to find the name as well. And it was right. There's a McDonald's. You guys from Brooklyn, y'all know there's this McDonald's north of the Barclays Center. And then there's this like industrial kind of area, Senny. Right. And they used to have a lot of bars right there on this Atlantic Avenue strip for about maybe half a mile going northbound. And Senny, when you walked in there last night, my soul sisters, Senny, and that's another thing. Everybody in this bar was over 50 years old. Senny, but it was turned up.
Right.
Senny, they had food out there for us. Yeah. Everybody was drinking. People was up singing karaoke, like you know like the Mr. Brown karaoke people,
right?
Like the people who do karaoke.
Right, like that's their thing.
That's what they do. And then they stopped the karaoke. We went into the jokes. After the jokes was over, went back into the karaoke. I didn't want to. It was 11 o'clock last night, Senny J. I didn't want to leave. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Yes, that sounds like a good time.
I'm going to give you guys the name of this place. Senny, look on my Facebook page and see what the name of this place was.
I feel like you didn't post it on your Facebook.
I didn't.
You just said thanks Brooklyn for a good time.
I standing ovation. I stood this guy's up. Listen,
yeah, you did say you had a standing ovation.
What was the name of this place?
It says thanks for that standing O Brooklyn and much love to comedian Tony Bird.
Stroll down and see if go to the next post. Go down to the post.
And you're talking about Antigua.
What's the name of the place? Hookah.
Is this it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. The name of the place is Kanam.
Kanam.
Wait.
I thought it was Konami.
Is that it?
It
looks like Kanam.
It's a Haitian spot.
Is it Haitian?
I think.
They have hookah. It's at 856 Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn.
Hey, you guys in Brooklyn, y'all know this place?
It's spelled, it looks like Kinam.
Oh my God. This
Kanam.
place. And then it had a backyard, a back patio. Oh my God. I didn't want to leave this place.
You didn't want to leave.
Senny.
What was doing in there,
you know
Shawn?
why? You know why? You know what the vision is? You know what? You know why I didn't want to leave?
Yeah.
Senny.
Because it was all your friends.
No, I didn't know these people.
Okay. 856.
But Senny, everybody in there was 45 to 70 years old. Okay. But the optics of it was weird because you know how you always say, people always joke about old people dancing at the club? Yeah. That's what I saw last night.
Oh, and it does look like a hole in the wall place.
Senny, it was the best time.
I wouldn't think it's a place.
Young and Nut, Princess, you guys got to go to this place.
It's called Kanam Bar and Lounge.
Kanam Bar and Lounge in Atlantic Avenue, right up the block from the Barclays Center, right next door to that McDonald's. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, look at the McDonald's right there. I'm looking it up on Google Maps.
Oh, right, there you go. Hey, listen to me. I want all of us to make a trip to this place. I need everybody in the chat room. We're gonna go. We're gonna sing karaoke. We're gonna listen to Tony tell jokes. I just did the room. I want to go within the next 30 days. I want to go back there.
Look, people live above it.
Senny, you want to hear something really funny about that before we go on?
What? People always going up to their place?
Senny, so before Tony, Tony's on stage, so I said, let me go to the car. Because I parked right there on Atlantic. I lucked up and got a spot right there. Senny, there's a strip of, like I said, industrial buildings, like used car lots, like a mechanic shop, like on Atlantic Avenue. Senny, I see this white woman come walking towards me. Senny. She stops. Yeah. She opens up. Senny.
Yeah.
Senny. Hold on.
Somebody's calling.
Yeah, somebody call. Hold on. Hey, beloved, are you there? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hold on a second, hold on.
Hey, girl.
Senny.
Yeah.
The white woman's walking towards me. She stops. She makes a turn. She takes a key, puts it into a gated door, opens up the gate. There's an apartment door in this 2-story industrial building. You know the apartment buildings that you would never think is an apartment building?
Yeah.
She walks in, opens up the door. You can see the steps going up, and she closes the door and goes in the building. Senny, she lived in this isolated industrial kind of an apartment that you would walk by 1,000 times.
Well, it looks like there's apartments above this place.
Yeah, that's probably an apartment building, of course. But I'm saying on the strip, there's like 2-story commercial buildings. And I think one of those buildings, maybe 3 stories, it looks like a commercial building, or it might have been a commercial building back in the day.
Yeah.
But now it's like an apartment. And I saw this lady go into this gate and open up the door. And obviously she was like going into her apartment.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about New York that fascinates me. You can make any place an apartment in New York.
You really can.
All right, B-Love, God bless you. Everybody, B-Love's on the phone. God bless you. Let's clap for her.
Hey, B-Love.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, Shawn, I'm there this Thursday. And I'm celebrating my birthday.
Hey, you know about this place? B, you know about this place?
Yes, you was there last night, which was my birthday.
Happy birthday. Come on. Come on. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right, go ahead.
Thank you, which I couldn't make it, but I will be celebrating it this Thursday. Dolores White is the one that hosted, and she has the best parties ever. Everybody took to this place.
Yes.
On Thursday.
Senny, that's the lady's name. She's the promoter. Thank you, B. Her name is Dolores. Dolores, Senny. You know, remember I always talk about that, and y'all get mad at me. And B, stay right there for a second. You know when y'all talk about, when I say women from 50 to 60, only 1% of them look good.
Yeah.
And the other 9 are done. And that's facts. And I'll give you a recap. Women from 18 to 30, 40% of them look good. Women from 30, I'm talking about outside appearance. Women from 30 to 40, only 3% looks good. Women from 50 to 60 could drop down to 1%. Facts. And that goes with the men too.
Ridiculous.
Senny, this Dolores woman, who's the promoter, she's one of those mature women that look good. You know the mature, you know the women with, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That defies time.
Yes, Shawn.
B, how did you find out about this spot? We are going to this place.
Shawn, we was with you in St. Thomas. Come on now. See, you getting too big to remember the little people. That's what happened.
Oh, my fault.
Dolores was in the Bahamas.
Yeah, we was with you in St. Thomas. Dolores was on that trip too. So,
but he hadn't.
I found out about it was once I got with Dolores, I made a trip to her spot because one of my people, he does photographs there.
Yeah.
Which is CC. I gotta shout him out. Which is CC Photos. He does. That's her personal photographer.
Right.
But it's on and popping. I'm telling you.
Yes. Okay. Senny, even at your tender age of 35, you will go in there last night, and if you look at some of the pictures, I took some pictures with some young folks around your age. Senny, they was in there having a great time. We are going to Brooklyn, guys. I'm going to get with this woman, Dolores, and we are going. Too bad we can't make a birthday party, but we are going to Brooklyn. Young and Nut, do you live anywhere around here? Brooklyn, Princess.
Come on. Now look, I live all the way down in Ewing, New Jersey. I'm in Central New Jersey, and I'm going to Brooklyn to party.
Let's clap.
Okay. Yes, girl.
That's how much I like this spot, okay?
Senny, they got the hookah.
She has the best, put it like this. She got old school prices. She got the best DJs that come in there. It's hot, okay?
Senny, you know what it is?
If you know anything about Lady B, that's been around in the city forever, she got Houdini and all them coming through. All the old cats comes through, all old school.
Senny, it's one of those places where, and I know how you get down. This place is perfect for you, Senny. It's one of those places you pay $5 to get in, even though I know you don't believe in all that playing to get in, right?
Right.
$5 or $10 to get in, $5. You get a plate of food for $5. All the freaking liquor is $6. Senny, this thing is unbelievable.
Yeah, it sounds like a better Muller's.
Yes,
basically. But I get that vibe.
It sounds like but no, it's like, it's a New York Muller's.
Yeah. But I like that. I like places like that.
Senny, I didn't want to leave this place last night. When I did leave, I left 4 of my merchandise T-shirts there. They called me. I said, all right, don't worry about it. Donate it. What's the proper name of this place, Bernadette?
You know the sad part? Everybody say that.
Cindy, what's the proper pronunciation?
I don't know. Kanam?
Kanam?
It's kind.
I got to call Tony.
It's Kinem?
Princess! Is that Princess? What?
Let me see if Google has a
What's
has a
is
name.
Prince?
K-I-N.
Is Princess in it?
A.
Okay.
It's K-I-N-A-N-M.
Wait,
Nancy Mary.
Yeah,
Princess-
I don't know how it says. Princess
What's-
ain't go. He don't know about this place.
what about Young and Nut?
Nobody knows about this place but you and B Love
Are you serious?
and the people in Brooklyn. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the chat.
Everybody know.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see because it seems like
Trina, this is another B Love. Different B Love.
this is not.
Yeah, it's another one.
This is not B Love.
No, it's the other
Oh,
Bernadette.
Oh, okay. Because they were saying in the
Yeah,
chat room. I was saying
yeah.
she sounds.
Yeah,
different.
no, it's the other one.
Okay.
All right. How long you been going to this place?
I've been going to this place for the last 2 years.
Cindy, we got to go to this place. I'm going to call Tony. All right.
Just
But,
started karaoke night. She just started karaoke night.
all right, listen. God bless you.
Thank you.
And happy birthday, and thanks for the call.
Okay.
All right.
See you at the Crab Fest. Have a good one.
Yeah, the Crab Fest, right, on 29th. On the 29th. That's on 30th. I'll be there.
Y'all, we gonna get Shawn a calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, okay,
You
bye.
too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Right on 20th.
So that was somebody else, y'all. That wasn't B Love. Okay, look. This is how I put it into a Google pronunciation thing, and this is
And
what
then
it
we're going
says.
Keenan.
Keenum?
Keenum.
Keenum.
Keenam.
Keenum.
So that's what it's called. And so it's called.
Everybody,
Keenam.
don't be confused. That's a different Bernadette. Because that's the other Bernadette that calls in. But in my phone, it says B.
Keenam. Keenam Bar and Lounge.
Let me see if Tony picks up the phone. All right, Cindy, let's get on with the show. Guys, we're going to Brooklyn.
We don't know when.
We're
don't
gonna
know.
organize it. It's gonna-
Are you gonna perform?
A little bit. I
You
just
don't perform for us. You just be hosting.
yeah,
stuff
no,
or
but
whatever.
I just did it.
Give
but,
us the funny, man.
oh boy, they loved that funny last night.
Give
Bro.
us the funny.
We're gonna. All right, I don't care. But Tony runs the room. But I'm just saying, we go in there. Young enough. You ever heard of the spot? Keenum.
Let me go in the chat room
Who?
to see if anybody.
All of us, we're going there. It's gonna Tuesday or Thursday night. We gotta go. All of us.
Nicole Harris has been there. Nicole. Oh, sorry.
Nicole, who?
Nicole Harris.
Tell me how you feel about that place.
She
love
loves it.
Oh my God, Cindy.
She
Shit,
says
this place is unbelievable.
Fridays and Saturdays is very nice. All the promoters are cool and drinks are good. Music is on point.
So this is Friday and Saturday night, and I had a great time on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I can't do Friday, Nicole. I can't do Friday and Saturdays. Cindy, I want us to go to this place. I'm gonna get in touch with Tony, get in touch with the promoter, and we gotta go to Brooklyn. We gotta go to this place.
Okay, well,
Cindy, the
Nicole
woman
Harris, are you
gave me
gonna meet us there, girl?
Cindy, the woman gave me so much food. I got tons of food
You're
in
so
my refrigerator.
skinny. She wanted to make sure you're eating. She was like, oh my God.
You know, that's the type of place when one of the members die, they all go to the place and start drinking.
Right. They all put in $5.
They all put in $5. And Senny, boy, they was throwing that karaoke down yesterday.
I love karaoke.
Let's clap for karaoke.
I
Man.
love it. I love it.
Mr. Brown?
I love karaoke, but they never like have my songs that I like.
What's your first?
I don't know, because I guess it's like people like I want some more like up to date songs, but I do like singing a lot of Destiny's Child. I like singing. I actually like singing "Love Is Blind" by Eve.
You're the worst, yo. Love is Blind by Eve. That's your problem, man. Love is blind. Man, that might be the appropriate song.
But yeah, I think one time with Mr. Brown does have an extensive list. We did Cardi B.
Brown,
Yeah.
wake up.
Hey, Mr. Brown.
Cindy, before we get into this show, Brown, Mr. Brown is on. Everybody, Mr. Brown is on phone. Just 2 minutes. Wake up, Brown.
I'm up. What's up?
Get closer to the phone. He might be doing something weird. Did we? So you think we stopped him doing something weird? Because he's like, hey. Hey, what up?
Not surprised he's up. Mr. Brown been doing a lot of partying lately.
No, but Senny, he let this thing go about 4 rings. So, he was looking at the phone. Dude, I don't know.
He might have been looking at the phone like, why is Shawn calling me? I'm not trying to be on the show right now.
What's going on?
Yeah, he was doing something, Senny. Brown, I did a show last night in Brooklyn, your beloved hometown. It was right up the street from the Barclays Center next to a McDonald's. What was the name of this place, Senny? Keenum? Keenum?
Bar and Lounge.
Brown, they do karaoke there on Wednesday and comedy. They do comedy and karaoke. So they were singing karaoke, and then Tony Bird and I did the jokes. Brown, have you ever heard of this place? It's on Atlantic Avenue. What is it, 850 Atlantic Avenue?
Yeah.
Brown, you ever heard of this place?
850. What's the name of it?
Keenum.
It's probably Brown. I wouldn't bet my life on it, but it's probably a club that probably had another name before, City.
Yeah, they probably changed it.
I wouldn't bet my life on it. Brown. This
wait, 850 Atlantic
City.
856 Atlantic Avenue.
856 Brown. It's right next door to the you know that McDonald's that's on Atlantic, right north of the Barclays Center.
Oh, okay. Who did carry? Who's
Her name is Dolores. Brown. I'm gonna link you up with her. You gotta go. Brown, this is your spot. I mean, they singing karaoke.
Mr. Brown, are you doing any karaoke?
Nah, he's done. Brown.
okay.
We want. No, I'm only joking. Brown. We're gonna go to Brooklyn. We're gonna go to this place. I'm gonna organize it. I want you there.
All right, let's make it happen.
All right, go back
Mr. Brown will be there.
All right, go back to watching Pornhub. Let's go back. This guy's watching Pornhub.
Bye, Mr. Brown.
All right, Brown. Go. Go.
And post if you're doing karaoke.
No. I don't want his nasty hands all over the place.
Mr. Brown's karaoke is good.
All right, let's get into it. Is Princess saying anything? Princess, do you know about this?
Prentice doesn't know about this place. He
doesn't know about this?
He doesn't.
Right.
He hasn't said anything about knowing this place. Nicole Harris knows about this place.
Okay.
Lynette Serrano says, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Go.
Kathy says she wants to go
right, we're going.
with me to do karaoke.
Let's go.
We can do that.
We're going. I'm going to call Tony. We're going to organize this in August. We're going to do this. We're going to Brooklyn. We're going to Brooklyn, and we're going to hang out, and we're going to sing karaoke, and we're going to have a good time, and we're going to all enjoy the comedy show. And the food was great. And shout out to this place, and shout out to this woman, Dolores, and shout out to Tony Bird. I didn't want to leave there last night. Cindy, I left there disgruntled at 11:15. I didn't want to go. And they was in there jamming, and everybody was like 45 to 73 years old. Unbelievable. All right, let's go into the show. I don't want to bore everybody.
Okay. So you guys know that on, today, Wednesdays, I like to give you a letter that somebody's going through with a situation. Make sure anybody's going through anything, a friend going through something, a family member, make sure you write it into us at the Shawn Harvey Morning Show at gmail.com. Right now I have a letter and it says, hi, I have a situation that I've been dealing with, and hopefully you guys can let me know what to do. Me and my guy have always been fat together. We have been together almost 6 years, but last year we both decided to lose weight. He started off good for 2 weeks and then he fell off. But I decided to stick with it, and I have lost almost 50 pounds. Okay, girl. And still losing. I changed my eating habits and basically my whole life. So now, to be honest, this relationship doesn't fit my new lifestyle anymore. And I'm sad about it because I do have a real love for my man. He is actually insecure about my new body because now I get so much attention from men. It's been a hard experience for us. I don't want to end my relationship, but I'm not sure how we will work out moving forward. I know. But to his, I mean, I think I need a little bit more because you lost 50 pounds. How long of a time frame? Because you're saying he fell off in 2 weeks and you've, continued on to lose 50 pounds. So I'm assuming this is over the course of at least 6 months to a year if we're doing it healthily. And I think that I think you need to figure out if the problem is his lack of motivation or if it's because he is bothering you because of how you now look and your attention that you get, if that's what's bothering you. Because I think we have two different things here. But I think that if you really love him and want to, be there for him, I think that you should still be there to try and encourage him. But if his insecurity becomes too much, then baby, you got to do what you got to do. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So you guys definitely let us know in the comments if you've ever experienced this or what you think is the best thing for her to do.
They was playing songs like this last night.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to play 2 seconds of this.
Yeah, you need to only play 2 seconds because it's going to cut us off. Yeah, that sounds really sort of.
Everybody was dancing.
Oh my god! Can you turn this off?
Senny, they was playing music like that last night. Oh God, it just felt so good just partying with my peers.
Shawn, you go out every weekend.
But
what
it was
are you
just
talking
different.
about?
It was something different about this one.
Oh my God.
They're all
Tanya,
the same.
if you're looking for a Shawn, you can find him at Keenan.
Right, with the
Maybe you shouldn't go there because I don't want you feeling too good. You want to have a drink or something.
That ain't gonna happen. I felt like I was dancing with all the aunties and grandmothers and grandfathers, and I felt like I belonged there.
Okay, all I'm saying is calm down. I'm feeling good. We need you to be in the places where you're like, no, I just went in, I did my set, and I left. Oh, God. We don't need you hanging out in the bars, Shawn.
Okay.
Talk about I want to go back. No, you don't. Ain't nothing for you there. What is there for you? You want karaoke? You got a TV at home. You got a stereo at home.
I wanna go.
No. John Greer said, "Can we sing Britney Spears?" Yes. If I'm there, I'll get on that Britney thing. I love me some Britney.
Tony. I spent 20 minutes talking about your spot last night and how these people were so loving last night and the karaoke and some of my Brooklyn listeners know about this room and some of them don't. And I was talking about how they love you and the promoter and how I really didn't want to leave and how we are going to come out there, Tony, a few of us, and sit there and listen to you do comedy and watch the headliner and sing karaoke. We want and pay, and everybody's going to drink and have a good time. Tony, we're coming back out there in August. I'm bringing some of my peoples with me. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that's okay, man. Bring them.
What's the proper name of this place?
You know what? It's called I call it Kanam.
Kanam. Cindy, that was close to what you said.
Yeah, I didn't.
K-I-N. I know it's K-I-N-A-U-N.
No, it's an N.
You know what,
and
Tony?
then an M.
Tony, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I'm qualified to say this to you. That's a dope joke for next week because nobody knows the name because everybody can't pronounce the name of this place. Tony. I love you, bro. Yo, I had a great. Tony got more gator shoes than I do. Tony.
Yes.
We're coming out there to hang out. I'm bringing my peoples with me. Thank you so much for the hospitality. It was something different about this room last night. Everybody was 50 years old, and I felt like I belonged. Thank you so much, Tony. That's all I wanted to say. We're coming out there, and we're coming to support you.
All right, no doubt, Shawn. Come through, bro. You know what? Come through. It's a dope-ass room. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, but not only that, it's just that the atmosphere and everything is just real dope, you know. And like I said to Senny, and Tony, I had this conversation last night. I did the room. Senny, we just gonna come and have a good time and hang out and listen to the comedians. You know what I mean? Because I just did it. That's how it doesn't work that way with comedy. But we going to Tony. God bless you.
Yo. Yeah, Shawn, you too, baby. See y'all later.
I think Tony's like, Tony, what are you doing? You watching Pornhub too?
Just woke up.
Okay. All right, go to your Pornhub. God bless you.
Go back to sleep.
All right.
Bye.
Love you, Shawn.
Love you.
Yeah, Nicole, that will be great.
What?
She said she's going to try and go if I go. Because, Nicole,
Wait a
I don't
minute.
think I've ever met you before.
You're going to go if she go. What
I
about?
want to say the pink party we may have met.
Wait a minute.
But I don't.
You gonna go if Senny go? What about me?
People are tired of you. They see you all the time. Yes, Senny J is coming
she'll go
outside.
if you go.
Yes.
What about me?
Me and Nicole Harris have been waiting to meet each other forever.
Well, we coming to Brooklyn. All right, now see.
Sean will be there or whatever. So
She said be you.
I'll probably be riding with Sean.
Thank you.
Got to make sure he stays on the up and up.
So
I
Senny,
don't like how he's ranting and raving about this place.
no doubt. relapse central.
I feel my spidey senses are tingling.
And what better place to relapse in and than only than Brooklyn?
Right, at Kanam. Because
at Kanam,
apparently
right.
it's a wonderful place.
That's right. And if I relapse, I'll head my way to the Bronx. I'm never coming back to Pennsylvania. Now, Senny, this young lady who lost the 50 pounds, knock it off. You know what it is. She was already heavy. He was heavy. But in her mind, she knew, like, soon as I dump some of this weight, if I have the opportunity, I am out the door and I'm going to live my best life. And that's what this is all about. This is about a woman who probably, I'm just guessing, not only she's overweight, but like shapely overweight, Senny. You know, some women lose weight and all that ass and everything come out. This forms right up. She's probably one of those. And she started getting the looks back, and she just dumped this guy, and that's what this is all
she
about.
She didn't dump him. She doesn't want to dump him.
She's already dumped. She checked out already mentally, and she wouldn't be writing this letter. She's done. And shame on you, miss. I mean, but I'm not even mad at you as well. Like,
maybe she just wants to know. Some people just want to know if they're like overreacting or.
You have no commitment. Your commitment level is very low.
She lost 50 pounds.
Yeah, but you said that the boyfriend gave up in the first week or two.
Yeah, he stopped in 2 weeks.
And that's like with me, Senny. I stopped smoking cigarettes over 32 years. I haven't smoked cigarettes since my daughter's been born.
So sweet.
But Senny, it took me 15 times. It took me 15 relapses to stop.
Right.
And that goes with weight loss. It's very hard. We all been through that. Yeah. It's very hard to commit to that. Yeah. And then once you commit to it, you relapse, and then you do it 1,000 times, and then you get it. So that's why I'm saying she already had interior motives anyway. I think in the back of her mind, she was just like, you know what? I'm going to give him 3 seconds. I see all my hips. I see this ass. I'm out of here. Not knowing that, first of all, y'all was both overweight together. And, sir, you don't need a woman like this in your life, bro. Because now it's always going to be about the pressure of you losing weight and she's losing weight. Because all of a sudden, instead of encouraging him to lose weight and get back on the program, she's like, hey, you're slacking behind and I'm getting all this attention. So what is it really about?
Well, that's what I said. It needs to be, what is it? Is it do you want to leave? Or do you feel like it's over because, let me go back.
It's over because men are now, and women, because y'all women are like, for instance, like Tony Bird. Y'all women are out here on the streets on the prowl as well. And she's getting that attention. But she's probably the overweight girl that loved the attention anyway. Maybe, she had a great self-esteem. I don't know. So she always probably was like that. Yeah, you got the big giant woman that still got the great self-esteem about herself.
But she said she changed like her whole lifestyle and how she eats.
Of course.
And so
you have to do that to lose weight.
Yeah.
So
if he's still bringing like the Cheetos in the bed and want to eat late and buying fast food, she's gonna be like, come on.
But
then
Senny,
she's going to feel like she's constly nagging
him.
But
Senny,
and then he's going to be like, oh, you think you better than me?
It's right. It's like two people trying, let's go back to the cigarettes. It's like a couple trying to stop cigarettes at the same time. It's very difficult because one might relapse. So if they do, don't discourage them.
So how should she move forward? I guess.
Well, it's no moving forward. Okay, moving forward. You want to know how to move forward? You move backwards. Recommit back to your relationship. Recommit back to that, because you acting too cute right now, and you're being self-centered, and you're not showing any compassion to your mate. Remember, miss, y'all both was overweight together. It might take him a little longer to achieve what you have, but how can he if you all of a sudden arguing with him and being dismissive and belittling him to lose weight. It's not right. It's not fair. Let him go through his process. Give him more time. He relapse. We all do.
Yeah.
But now, and she says in a letter, and now I'm getting all this attention. You wanted all of that anyway.
No, but I can understand that.
You wanted that
because,
anyway.
Maybe everybody likes a little bit of
Hold
attention.
on, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny and Harvey. Danielle.
Hey, Danielle.
Oh, my God.
What's going on, best friend?
God bless you. You okay out there in these streets? Danielle? Danielle?
Girl, you all right?
Is everybody watching Pornhub this morning?
Danielle. Maybe the... Hello?
You still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, you sound far away, but we'll move closer to the mic. Is that right? Mr. Brown sounded preoccupied. Tony Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we good. God bless you. A little better. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm actually responding to the young lady who wrote in after song. She wrote into you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were saying, Sean, cigarettes, it's hard to break the habit, and that's a drug just like food is a drug. And so if you started out on a journey with someone and they are no longer on it and you're on a different lifestyle, sometimes you got to leave those people alone. It's just like if you are a recovering addict, you don't hang with the addicts no more. Sometimes you got to move on, and it's okay. Sometimes that person was in your life to motivate you to do better. And sometimes when those people are ready to do better, they'll do better. You can tell people all day about diet and exercise, but until they're ready mentally, they're never going to do it. So, I mean, if sis gotta, leave, she gotta leave, but it's for the betterment of her, I just feel like why stay in a relationship where, now you guys are different. And I'm only saying this because I follow this young lady who had got married to this big heavy guy, and she was heavy as well. But she started changing her lifestyle, and I knew from the moment she started changing her lifestyle that it wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work. They both looked like they ate slabs of pork ribs. But as she started getting herself together and her lifestyle together, I knew we weren't going to be together, and they're now divorced. So, I mean, sometimes it works for the moment, but I don't think that once you are on a different path than people, that doesn't mean you should stop speaking to them forever. But if this was a romantic relationship and that's something that you're no longer interested in, then roll out, sis. It's okay. You don't owe nobody no explanation.
Yeah,
Senny.
I totally agree. And you see, these are
Senny.
one of those things. They've been together for 6 years. This is still her boyfriend. She ain't married. And that's one of those things where I feel like sometimes if she were his wife, she would be thinking more, maybe. She would be more committed to wanting to stay. But she probably has all types of thoughts running through her mind like, I'm just his girl. Like, he ain't even trying to change. I should go out there and find my husband.
You know what happens when people don't try to change? Sometimes you fall back into old habits.
Right.
Sometimes all the work you've done now will become undone.
Yep.
And if that's not what she wants, yeah, roll out, sis. It's all right.
Well, first of all, God bless both of you. Are y'all both done? Here we go. You got me at the slab of pork ribs. You got me at that.
That was hilarious.
That was funny. This is a great topic of conversation, and everyone has
Slowly got herself together.
everyone has great opinions on this, and I respect them all, and no question about it. But you guys are not you're not looking deeper in this thing like Harvey is.
Harvey always got to go into the twilight zone.
Welcome to Harvey's house, honey.
Welcome to the twilight zone, Harvey. Twilight zone.
Welcome to District 9. This is a person who, and knock it off with the marriage status and the relationship status. That doesn't mean anything.
It does.
The whole
add
thing is this is a person. This is a person. This is a person who, and any other person, they already made up their minds. They were out the door anyway. The wait was just a calibration of the breakup. Because if the stories, as we're reading the story, he just relapsed the first time, and she was done. What is that? I mean, come on, let's knock it off. Let's knock it off. So what it is you have overweight folks that have great self-esteem about themselves, right, Senny J? They look good. They look good. They're just overweight, but they look good. They actually get attention. They actually get attention. They get more attention than the regular shaped women, right?
Yeah,
but then,
sometimes.
of course, and then check this out. So it's already instilled in their mind with that. Then imagine they drop down to 50 to 100 pounds. It accelerates. It calibrates. Now it's on and popping. It doesn't matter if the husband try to keep up or change the lifestyle. That's what this is all about. She should still try to help him. Give him some time. They've been together for 6 years. Give this a 2-year situation. She's dropping weight. So then you know what? Danielle? You know what, Danielle and Senny J? Then couples don't ever need to invest time in completing some kind of goal. Because if one partner falls behind, then the other partner is just going to exit stage left and get out of the whole situation. So why don't all couples stop dreaming of a goal and stop doing it? And stop doing it because
Danielle's like, okay.
Okay, right, because it doesn't matter whether if it's a diet, cigarettes, a crack, as you would say, slabs of rib. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because when one falls back, the other one is like, yo, I'm out. And men or women, and I think it's wrong. I think that this woman, and for her, thanks for writing the letter and sharing, give it a little more time. I know you've been together 6 years. I even throw in the whole marriage thing with Senny, the whole passive-aggressive, resentful thing. Okay, he should have married her. Yeah, let's say he should have married her. And they're still in the same position. It's goal-driven. He's failing, and her only alternative is to leave. That's not fair. Couples should not have any primary goals to reach because of the fear that one will fall behind and the relationship is over.
And you know what? The opposite sex have been doing it forever. And here's the thing. You can do it forever. You don't have to stay. Buenas noches. You don't have to stay.
So wow.
She said, buenas noches.
Oh, wow. So
You have crumbs on your shirt, sir. You have crumbs on your shirt.
Okay, so
I have plenty of fish to fry over here and gold to me. And if I'm trying to encourage you and you keep falling behind, this is not the first time. I know this is not the first time. She's giving you a scenario where she's tired of it and she's out. She wasn't tired in the beginning. I know she wasn't.
no relationship is tied in the beginning.
She's giving us now the end result. I'm almost certain about it. But they tried it before.
Senny, I tell you one thing.
He kept failing. And you know what, sir? If you want to have the pork rind crumbs on your shirt, do that. I'm not going to be around.
And you know, though, too, low key, a lot of guys do try to hinder their women from,
Here we go.
from working out for achieving their goal body. They'll be like,
And you know what?
What's the scenario? Here we go, yo.
it's happened. I've had a guy say that to me.
And scared that they might leave because they see the potential in their mate.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
It happened, Sean. I've had a guy tell me.
Here we go.
How dare you?
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
Girl, leave him.
Here we go, yo. Here we go,
Yes.
yo. What's that
I've had-
scenario?
I've had a guy tell me that. He was
Come
like,
on,
oh,
man.
you
Y'all
always
gotta
want to
knock it
work
off.
out. Why are you trying to work out? You don't need to do that. You look good. I don't even know if I want to be with you if you put on weight. All this.
Breezy if you let him.
Right. So
All right.
we have
Let's
to think
okay.
about the
Okay.
control in there as well.
Okay,
And
let's- all right.
he might be doing this on purpose.
Okay. All right. Now we're headed to District 9. Okay.
I mean,
This is
is
what
it
I've
District
this is
9?
this is what I've learned. If I was in a relationship with Danielle, we're not having no committed goals together. You, Senny J, I'm not doing it because it becomes past resentful. So this is what I've learned in this conversation. If two couples, if me
and you were on a weight loss journey together, and I kept effing up, or I kept starting and stopping, or I kept saying, "Oh no," and then gained more weight than when I initially started, you may not tell me that you are sick of me, but you're gonna go out there and live your best life on the low while I'm over here eating these ho-hos.
Well, thanks for painting that picture, but that I wouldn't do that. My whole thing is this. This is what I learned from this whole conversation with the both of you, and God bless both of you.
I miss you, Shawn.
If we're in a committed relationship, we need to take personal inventory of our mental state of mind before even committing into any type of goal-driven results. That's what I'm talking about. We need to go to therapy. We need to go and find out what our character defects are before we go into any weight loss, any crap reduction of our lives, because all these issues are going to come up. And if we're not built for the commitment, then let it go.
So then maybe that's what they need to do. Maybe, but as a last-ditch effort, you should go to therapy and see if that way can get you guys over this hump that you guys are in. And if after therapy and doing some exercises like therapeutic work with each other and all that, if he still is lagging, then
or her. It goes both ways.
Or you.
Yeah, or you. So
I think that you should look into an exit plan.
So I think, and listen,
y'all got kids?
Let me tell you something.
Where the kids?
All right, let me tell you something. How many times I said it? I'm not a relationship expert. I've been thrown out of 57 women houses, 78 relationships, 3 baby mothers, 2 wives. I'm not qualified for all this. But what I'm qualified to say is this: if we are going to get into some type of goal-driven results in our relationships, on trying to reach some kind of plateau or some type of crescendo, we need to take personal inventory of ourselves, because we will lose our effing minds. That's like the bride of the wedding. That's like a woman who gets, that's like a woman who has a wedding, and the husband to be and the wife has start wedding planning, and then women, they go right off the deep end and start controlling the whole wedding because it's something in her personality that won't allow nobody else to get down with this.
What happened?
And that's what this is all about. You and I, Danielle, if we were in a relationship, are you still there, Danielle? Danielle,
your phone had a spasm.
Everybody's watching Pornhub this morning. What the hell is going on?
I think it's...
Oh, there she go. Danielle, if you and I were in a relationship and you came to me and said, honey, we can want to walk the earth for 1,000 times and we need to go training, I'm going to say to you, let's go to therapy first. Because you're crazy and I'm crazy. Let's figure out how crazy we are before we commit ourselves to any kind of goal result driven situation in our relationship.
Okay.
And there you go.
I mean, that...
Welcome to Harvey's house.
I mean, being self-aware,
grown ass man, and that's what this is all about. And it goes back to what I was saying in the beginning. This is a woman who thrives on the attention anyway, even her being obese. And there's something wrong with that. She probably have high self-esteem about her. Now high self-esteem about herself. Then she lost 100 pounds. Oh, it's on and popping. Now she's looking at him like, nah, we're done. She discarded the whole 6-year relationship and him relapsing and. Right, and like you would say, the slabs of ribs. Boy, I will now want to have a slab of ribs. Wow, that's what we're doing.
I love Danielle's perspective.
I know, but I don't like when she says things like this.
But you know what? I don't. It's not about
because you're out the door. You're both of you have just admitted that you're out the door.
No, we said. After talking with you and, if we're not getting to the bottom of it, if you're not making progress, then yes, why should I be held back because you don't want to do what you're supposed to do? And for me, I'm going to be like, I ain't even married to you. So you don't even.
My God.
That's what I was saying.
And
you want me to go through this and hold my life on pause because you just want to sit here and not do what we both agreed to do? What do you want me to do?
It's up to the individual. I need to know. I
gotta go.
We got Senny.
I want to be in a relationship with somebody that pushes me as much as I push them.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna go out and find that.
You're not gonna find that.
But going to therapy is a good idea, Sean. There's obviously been a communication breakdown.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
And you guys need to get it back. I am listening to
you.
you.
None of y'all listen to me.
I just said that sounds like a good idea.
Exactly.
And I said that we both said that give him a chance to try and redeem himself.
Not Danielle didn't say that.
Because it is hard. No, Danielle said, look, Danielle said if the writing's on the wall, read it.
No, but Danielle also said, but remember, listen to what she said. She said that she was following this woman on social media, right? That would make this commitment of losing weight with the husband. But she knew when she started changing her life and making this commitment of losing weight or changing whatever she needed to do in her life, Danielle just said it. She goes, the husband was out the door. She cut him off already. There was no point of no return anyway. So this is what I'm saying. It goes to the mental state of the person.
Well,
Let me tell you the flip side of that. Let me tell you the flip side of that, Sean, real quick about that story. The husband has primary custody of the 2 children that she had with him, and he takes her for child support and alimony support. She hotter than Tucker Brown, child. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So she see what? So all right. See what this is.
She hates that fat man to oblivion. You hear me?
Right. So here, see. So there you go. Right there. See. But did Danielle share this story in the beginning? No. But you see what it is. That's her motivation. She's resentful, and she has a problem with the baby father. And that's what this is all about.
But again, is it that she's shallow or selfish just because she is saying you're not changing? Why should you be in a situation where somebody is bringing you down?
Senny, she said.
Why is that okay?
Senny, she said it for 2 weeks. He failed in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Come on. Let's get the planet Earth.
Okay, so
people lose weight.
If you fell off in 2 weeks, how are you treating me now when you see I'm going to the gym or you see I'm doing my 30-minute walk or I'm cooking Brussels sprouts and grilled chicken for dinner and you decide to go and order McDonald's? You don't think I'm weak? You don't think I'm struggling to maintain?
But
you're just over there acting like everything's all Gucci?
But you keep doing what you're doing to achieve your goal.
Yes.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be like, okay, since you failed and you relapsed, I'm going to disconnect the relationship because at a certain point, you're doing it for yourself.
Yes. But
and then give them a chance to get back on the board again.
If what I'm doing is changing my lifestyle, and I'm constantly
how she look?
If I'm constantly rehabilitating you, how is that good
you're
for
not,
me?
Senny, there's a point where you're not rehabilitating anyone but yourself because now you're goal driven as an individual.
Yes, I'm doing
so that shouldn't be any kind of distraction to you trying to achieve your goal. Now you go to a whole nother level, and now it's just detrimental to the relationship because he's sitting over there eating hamburgers. Listen, I'm in a room with people that are drinking alcohol. I don't drink, right? I don't drink, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But you know what? Yes, but you get to leave. If you were living with somebody that was always drinking all the time and it was the center, because eating is the center of what you do. It's the center of everybody's day.
Not for me.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to where are we going to go for date night or what am I making for dinner? Like those are constant decisions that we're going to have to constantly make all the time.
And they can still go out to dates. Let them know, like, hey, you can't eat the salad.
I don't. But now, because I'm elevating myself, that's
God.
what happens when you elevate. I don't want to be with somebody.
So
that
you
do
better
that.
than now.
I want to be with somebody that goes to the gym too.
So that's it. The relationship is over.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. At what point?
And I'll throw your scenario in. Say I'll throw one of your scenario ins, like I throw in Danielle's. What if y'all had kids? That's it. It's done.
I mean, listen.
You lost 50 pounds and you're gonna lose your whole life because of the 50 pounds.
Why you always changing it up?
I'm not changing anything. Y'all guys changed it up. I'm just saying that. Yeah, well, that Senny threw that in there.
I think it all just depends on, because there are people in these relationships, right? There are people who, but usually they met each other like that. You know what I'm saying? One was, super fit and the other one usually was, the other one isn't. But I don't know. Usually those type of people don't get together or they change. You know, the person that wasn't really fit, they start going to the gym with that person or they start being active with them. So I don't know. Let us know in the chat room if you're in a relationship where you're doing one thing and the other one is doing something else.
I know one thing I learned on this show this morning. I'm not gonna be in a relationship with Senny J or Danielle. I'm not doing that. Cause the relationship is over.
What if she, listen, but here's the thing. What if she stays, right? She's eating her food the way she likes it to lose weight. He's eating whatever he wants to eat, right? And then he's seeing big changes in her, right? There's going to be two things that's going to happen. Either he's going to be motivated to try again, or he's going to be a jealous, vindictive individual. It's only going to be two sides. Only going to be two sides. That's it.
Well, wait a minute. What if you? No, there's another side, Danielle. What if you just give up and say, "Yo, you know what? I'm out. You won. I can't do this no more." There's still a
He
distance.
gets defeated
He
and
gets
he
defeated
leaves
and
her?
leaves. You know that you can throw that in there too.
But when she say it's a problem,
Huh?
I don't trust.
it's all right for him to say he's out. But if she says she's out, it's a problem because
Yeah, because it's a problem because they started the process and then he failed and all of a sudden it's sort of like zero tolerance, like how when the coronavirus was out, it's just she just not giving him any leeway. He relapsed one time in the first couple of days and then all of a sudden she's making these major decisions in the relationships which stems from something else. There's no way if I'm in a relationship with my wife and she would dine it, and then I relapse in 2 days, and then I start eating a hamburger, and she's doing this. That I don't think she would look at me and go, you know what, I got to reevaluate our whole relationship because of this. Because if that's the case, then there's another problem. That's why I say we got to go to therapy, and we got to figure this out first before we try any goal-driven results in this relationship.
what I'm saying is, like I said,
She said no.
that there's more to this story, and this is not the first time. Because at this point, when you write about something, this ain't the first time. This is the last straw. That's what I mean.
Well, you might be right. I don't know. This is what we're reading. This is what we have here to present in front of everybody. I don't know what Danielle's adding more to it. I don't know. But already you right there negativeville. If that's the case, I don't know.
Letters about something you have had. You understand? When you write letters to corporate, you have had. When you write letters about relationships, you have had.
That's true. I do agree with you, but I still think that she has to.
I know it has happened before. I can almost bet my check it has
Well,
happened
Jesus,
before.
to sit.
Now she is over it. Like this is the over it time.
Shinny, it sounds like Danielle been through this.
She might have.
Boy, you sound very passionate about this.
I'm passionate about goals. I'm passionate about health. I'm passionate about don't stand in my way when my goal, whatever it is, I'm trying to make moves.
All right.
I'm passionate about that. That young lady don't need to stay if this is her last straw. That means she's tried it already. I know she did. Girl, go ahead about your business. That's how I feel about it.
Wow. All right, let's clap for Danielle.
Straight from the horse's mouth. There you go, girl.
God bless you.
God bless you. Have fun.
Okay, bye. Aw, I
Whoever-
love Danielle.
Danielle's future boyfriend or whoever.
Don't stand in her way.
Don't stand in her way.
And you're best to help.
better
Because you're
help.
going to get left.
You're gonna. This thing is over with.
Act like you're busy, sir.
Right.
Act like
Or-
you know when your boss comes. Listen, that's
Danielle.
girl to your husband. He better eat a carrot in your presence.
That's right. Or throw the French fries away. Clean up the mess, bro. Clean up the mess. Clean up the French fries. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny J. Hello? Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Hello? Yo!
man.
Hello?
Hey.
What's up, brother?
Everybody clap for Kenny B winning.
Hey, Kenny B.
All right.
What's going on? What's going on, Shawn?
God bless you, brother. What's up?
Listen, man, I've been sitting back here listening, man. This sounds like a whole lot of selfishness coming from that area right there. You know, from off that phone line.
Thank
It
you.
doesn't sound like a better for worse situation.
And it's not because they're not married.
Let him finish.
It's not a better. They're not
Let
married.
him finish, Senny.
I just want to give him a
that's
fact.
Senny J, that's certainly understandable. If they're not married, then it's not a better for worse situation, right?
You
But
could still
in a
use that term
marriage-
without being married. Go ahead.
All right, well, check this out.
Here's an example. Me and my wife smokers, right? We both smoke Newports.
What
Right?
is
We
it?
decided to stop smoking. Right? At first time we decided to stop, my wife fell off. Right? I found the pack of cigarettes. Right? I didn't trip. I didn't trip out. Right? I just said, "Come on, babe, we could do it." We tried vape, whatever. All right. 2 weeks later, I went on a fishing trip. Right? In Virginia. All my cousins down there smoking up a storm. What I do? I fell off. I started smoking again.
Right.
She found out. She didn't trip. She didn't start back smoking. Whatever. She just encouraged me. "Come on, babe. You could do it. You could do it. Start all over again. Whatever. That's how you do that thing. You know what I mean? That's how you play that card. You don't bounce out like, "Oh, you ain't doing nothing. I'm out." You know what I mean? That's the last thing you're supposed to do, bro. You're supposed to, better for worse means just that. In their worst position, you're supposed to be there. And you're supposed to try to make them better. Because they at their worst.
Well, not.
I just didn't understand what was going on that phone call.
Well, not in the world we live in
But
today.
you know what happened though too between you and your wife
What?
is that you had you still kept trying. You had the desire to keep trying.
Wake me up when
so
you say
it was easier for her to number one not a relapse on her part, and you know, you were still encouraging her, she was still encouraging you, and it was still working. So you were still had a desire. It seems like this guy, because she's continued to lose and she's still losing, and he gave up and he's not still trying. So maybe she just feels I've done enough.
Hold on. Kenny, wait a minute. Kenny. So what happened with you and your wife? Did you ever stop smoking cigarettes, or you still smoke cigarettes?
So she vapes nicotine now. She didn't go back. Me, I'm down to like 4 cigarettes a day.
So Senny, they're back to smoking cigarettes. So,
yeah, 'cause
but they
vaping is
didn't.
not good.
So what they did was they tried. One succeeded for a minute.
Wait, you're smoking cigarettes, Kenny?
Yeah, he said he smoked 4 a day, which means 12. That means 12. He smokes 4 a day, but that means 12. Senny,
Yeah, I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 17 years old. Man.
how old are you now?
It's real hard to get off of them. It's
Whoa,
real
whoa.
hard.
Put a pause on that real hard, bro.
It's hard.
Whoa. Put a pause on that hard.
It is.
It's very difficult. And then, like I said, I went on a fishing trip. All my cousins down there, man. You know, I don't drink, so they all smoking, getting drunk, whatever. We all loving each other. I just started smoking, man. I just like fell off completely. Boom. You know, so.
Yeah,
Like I said, I didn't worry about going home to have her leave me. But let me just make a real quick another point. What it sounds like, Senny J, is it sound like, okay, you accepted me for how I was at the time, right? Where I might not have been so proud of how I look, right? But now I'm losing this weight. I'm getting fine as hell. Now I'm too good for you because you can't keep up. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, because that's what you guys are hearing. But
all right, well,
that's what it is, Senny.
no,
What are you talking about?
she said they were fat together when they first
And she
got
lost
together
50 pounds out the door.
6 years ago. They were fat together.
50 pounds.
So they probably both had insecurities when they first got with each other.
And Senny,
on this go round of their weight loss journey, because they decided they were going to lose weight, she stuck with it, and he is not. And she just doesn't know, because her whole lifestyle has changed. She's probably waking up early, going to the gym. She's probably meal prepping. If you're talking about your whole life is changing, she's probably counting calories, probably doesn't want snacks in the house. Because the urges are the hardest part.
And again,
but if he is still buying that stuff and doing that stuff every week or whatever, it can become... It can feel disrespectful.
No.
Because it's like, what about me and what
I
I'm trying to do?
Hold on, Kenny. I totally disagree. I totally disagree with the young queen over here, CJ. Because if you make a decision to change your lifestyle, it's going to be a certain point where you don't care what the other person's doing, and that other person's not going to jeopardize your end goal. So I'm not going to, you're selling that, but hear me out. You're selling that, but I'm not buying it. But on top of that, the relationship is so fragile that she's already dismissed the guy within 2 weeks. At least with Kenny and his wife, they relapsed, right? And then they got back, then they started smoking again, and they went on back with their lives. It wasn't like when he relapsed, she was like, hey, I'm done. She was actually encouraging him, encouraged him to stop, and he did the same for her. And then they got, now they're in this place today, but they didn't break up over it. They didn't break up. It wasn't like he went on a fishing trip. The wife found out that he was smoking, and then she was done because she was so totally committed to not smoking cigarettes.
But some people might. Some people might be like, you know what? They stopped when they smell it. Because I've heard people in relationships that say this, that say that they've stopped smoking cigarettes. Their partner still smokes, and they're like, you get those. It's like muscle memory. You want to do it again, or when you're talking with them, they're doing it. It makes it harder.
Kenny, God bless.
Thanks, Kenny, for sharing that story. Thank you, Kenny. It makes it harder.
Kenny, thank you for sharing your story. Senny, Mike Grasty's on the phone for Philadelphia.
Hey, Mike Grasty.
Hey, Senny. Hey, Tone.
Sean.
Good.
He said Tone.
He went through 5 names
Sure
before he got
did.
to you.
It's Sean, brother.
Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
I went to Pornhub this morning.
Oh, thank you for the punchline. Thank you for the punchline. Thank you.
I've been listening to y'all, and where it sounds to me is they started off this journey together trying to lose weight. And I could be wrong. She started losing the weight. She started looking good. He tried, but he wasn't doing it. But he was happy. They were happy together before when they were both looking like they were looking. But now she's getting new attention from new cats, probably.
Right.
Them dresses and everything is fitting a little different.
Yeah.
She
Fat ass. Fat.
And she's like, you know what?
Fat.
Dude, if you ain't really trying, it's not that I want to let you go, but you was on the way out anyway. You just didn't know it.
Exactly.
I'm tired of you was really kind of tired of me, but you stuck in there because I had that good. Now it's like, I got the good, and I look good. He got to go.
Right.
He got to go. And that's how she just feeling, She was trying to do that thing together, but as soon as she got that little window to kick him out the door, that's just what she did. She's like, you ain't trying, I'm out of here. But as soon as she blow back up, she's going to be coming back to him. Because that's definitely going to happen.
Oh, don't say that, bro. Don't say that. You say as soon as you get all that weight back, she'll be back. First of all, I wouldn't want you back. Secondly, you're right. It's.
That's how it happens, man. That's how it happens.
All right. Well.
Well, thanks for that,
All right,
Mike.
Mike.
I can see how you guys feel like that, but I don't think she wants to leave him. I think she wants to find a way to make it work. And how can she get him to? Because she said she has a real love for him. You want me to read it again? She said, "I have a real love for my man," and she wants.
That's what she has to say.
And she wants to see how they can move forward. Maybe you guys know some tips or tricks to get him motivated.
Listen. This is not a.
Somebody's paying her some attention that she wanted, and other dude is looking right. She's like,
right.
Yeah,
and
I gotta go this way for a minute.
And Senny, this is not a Mary J.
So
Blige.
you think she just wants validation for leaving him?
Senny, this is not a Mary J. Blige song. There's no real love here. I'm telling you right now.
What she's trying to do is.
It's just she's sugarcoating it.
Like she's really trying, so she don't look like the bad guy.
Right, exactly.
The bad guy.
Oh, you hear that, sis? They say this is all a
this is all a diversion. This is all a play game.
This is all fake news, sis.
That's right.
That's what they saying.
And then now your inboxes are flooded with cats trying to holler at you and all that, and you just lost your mind.
Dang,
all right, Mike.
girl.
Thank you, brother.
Thank Mike Grasty.
Be blessed.
God bless.
Dang. You see how men and women have two totally different perspectives?
Well, Danielle, set the precedent for this conversation. She's like she's out the
men
door.
were saying it in the chat room. Shout out to John Greer. He was saying, "Oh, she's on to the next new shiny thing." And Prentice, he was going off about she just want to leave. So I mean, that's what men feel. And again, like Danielle said, men have been doing it for years. So I mean, y'all should sympathize with Shorty. Okay?
Senny, before
Men
we go,
stay cheating on women. They having these babies
Senny,
that y'all want, supposedly.
Senny,
getting big, cheating on them, and all this other stuff.
Senny, out of the 78 relationships I was in, 11 of them I got out the door. Chick was 500 pounds, had to leave.
Oh, Exactly. Men do it all the daily.
I was taking my own personal inventory.
With no explanation.
Word.
Or they're going to tell you you're fat.
Word. And I got a new family.
You don't do anything to keep me pleased
That's
or
right.
whatever. And they just out the door. So you should sympathize with Shorty. But no,
Nah,
the male ego won't let you.
I sympathize with a little bit, but still, she's dead wrong.
That's right. Go outside, sis. Go outside.
Go.
Get that bread.
We outside.
Get that bread.
We outside with that fat ass. Fat ass.
That's right, girl. Go out there and get what you need. You have no pushback from us over here. You did all that you can do.
All right, whatever. Go on out there and get you a new first. And the guy, since it's such a shortage of men, trust me, he'll find somebody ASAP.
Well, and that's the beauty of it, because men are desirable whether they're skinny or fat. So that's why he don't care.
That's right. We don't care. We're gonna have something new in the building.
Anyway.
That's right.
He probably got a couple in the stash.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Had a little something come through.
He
It's
probably
nothing.
got a little something out there. So, Shorty, do not even worry about it. He's doing him.
You know how many times I've been in a relationship in my life and ladies left and they're like, well, F you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right. F you, effing mother. All right.
Sean,
I was with something of it.
I'm weak.
All right.
Sean was ready to leave. Yes, I don't got to lie.
Yeah, you ain't. All right.
Sean said, yes, I don't got to lie no more. I don't got to sleep with one eye open no more.
All right. You sure? Okay.
Anyways, yes. So please make sure you guys write into us. Leave comments in the chat room. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show at gmail.com. Let us help you solve your problem. As you can see, we have lots of experts in here. Getting into a little front page news for y'all before we get out of here.
All right. F you, Sean. Get to the leave. All right.
Sean, you were like the SpongeBob meme. Hi, I'm going to head out.
You ain't gonna fight for me. Yeah, all right. I'm good. All right.
Sean's like, fight for what?
All right. Bitch downstairs, gotta get my stuff in the car.
Sean's ridiculous.
If a chick pull up, I gotta go. All right.
Netflix. You guys know that I've been talking to you a little bit. We said that Netflix was going to crack down on password sharing, right? But
Something that's haven't happened to you in a minute.
But we didn't know exactly how they were going to do this. Well, they are doing it. And Netflix is adding a new charge to your bill to crack down on password sharing. Now, the streaming platform will be performing a test on an add a home feature where you will be asked to pay a fee if the account is being used away from your home for 2 weeks. The charge will be $2.99, and there's talk that you'll be able to track who is using your account. You will even have the ability to stop them from having access. Netflix says they are trying to be as thoughtful as possible on charging people for extra access. It's great that our members love Netflix movies and TV shows so much they want to share them more broadly. But today's widespread account sharing between households undermines our long-term ability to invest in and improve our service. We value our members and recognize that they have many entertainment choices, so we're working hard to make great TV shows and films and to be as thoughtful as possible about how we charge for use across multiple homes. After 200,000 subscribers have actually left their Netflix accounts, the company is looking to crack down on password sharing as a way to make up for the lost revenue. So if you
please break this down.
So if you're logging in, or if somebody's logging in for 2 weeks, that's not at your address, I guess. But what if you're using it in two places? But anyway, if it's being used for 2 weeks, I guess they're gonna prompt you to pay $2.99 for an add-a-home feature.
Boy, the consumer is really running Netflix business model, bro. Wow, you giving them 2 weeks, bro? why don't you just shut this down and just, hey, anybody that if you share your password, you got to pay $2.99 for it. But you can't do that because everybody's going to be in an uproar and then they're going to bail out on Netflix. So they give you this window time of 2 weeks. People, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get charged $2.99 because you're going to forget that you gave your password to someone. And then you know how it is when you get the 30-day trial, you forget day 31, they bill you. You're going to forget. How many people you have on your plan? Remember we had this conversation before. People got up to 5 to 8 people, $2.99
like
a
me
month.
And all my sisters are on my mom.
So then they get charged $2.99
and the kids'
each.
tablets.
And that's like an extra $20 to $30 a month per month or one shot deal.
Per month, $2.99
per month. Hey, there you go.
So wait,
but it's fair.
So is it just $2.99 one time,
No.
and we could still have as many as we
No,
want?
I think it should be $2.99 a month. I don't know, maybe
$2.99 per location
per month.
$2.99 per location per month.
Yeah, why not?
I need to see the.
Why not? But it makes sense.
I don't want to pay anything. That's why she gave me the password. She said, my mom is saying, I will pay it. Here, use it.
Yeah, but your mother don't run the platform.
She already authorized that.
And they're going to charge her. And like everybody else, people, you are grown. You're a grown person that's a responsible, productive member of society.
Imagine how much that would be
if we all paid for all of it. I pay for my own Netflix.
But how many streaming services do you have?
I have a bunch of them.
So imagine paying like $7.99 here, $14.99 here.
I don't care.
$14.85 here, $17.99 here. Like they're all different prices.
I don't care. I'm not. I want to pay my own bill.
But if you could get,
I'm not giving away passwords.
But if you could get 3 for free, like if you're a friend, if I was like, oh here, you want my Peacock or you want my other one?
And then on top of that, and the barter system is eliminated now. They're gonna eliminate that because now you can't switch the Netflix for the HBO Max, and you can't do that no more. It's over, guys. Let's all be adults and let's all pay our bills.
Oh my gosh, Shawn!
Okay.
You're being so hardline about this.
And that's what this is about because what's going to happen is, and we could all go, and Senny's over there /socialist /libertarian.
Who cares about the little guy?
Hold on. And I'm more capitalistic. The whole thing is this. It's going to break up families. Senny, I bet you if you type in right now, Google Netflix password fights and all that comes up. You want to fight with your family members over $2.99?
Are you kidding me? It's a conversation.
The conversation is now you got to pay your bill. I'm not paying you $2.99 a month. And if you rebuttal that and like, really, you're not going to pay my $2.99 a month? What type of adult are you?
No, it's just more like, do we still want to keep Netflix then?
No, you want to keep Netflix. It's $2.99. It's $2.99.
But for how many people? How many devices?
For one device in your house, you've had it free for 9 years. They want $2.99 a month. What is the problem? I don't see the problem. You got it free. How long you been having Netflix for free? Exactly. Now pay the $2.99.
Well, you know what?
I
just feel like
it doesn't cost you nothing.
I feel like it's getting away from their branding.
The consumer did that by giving everybody else the passwords.
Does Netflix not make enough money? Are they not?
It doesn't matter. It's still their brand. It's still their company.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bruh.
Everybody, all you adults out there, it's time to be an adult. If you are still using somebody else's email to access a password to a streaming service, they're going to charge that person $2.99. Why don't we be adults and reach out to that person, Senny, and say, never mind, thank you so much for the years of the password. I'm just going to get my own Netflix package, and I'm going to be good, and thank you. Or give that person, what's $2.99 times 12, Senny? What's 3 times 12?
Isn't that 36?
Give them $50 for the year. What you should do is give them $100 a year. Give them a tip. Give them $100.
What?
Oh wow. Give them $100, and you still and why would you give somebody $100 and you don't have access to the full streaming platform? because they could easily change the your email. They could. You are still at the mercy of the person for $2.99. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, my mom tried that the other day. I was like, "Did you change the password?" Because she was like, "Oh yeah, run that password, Linda."
What else you got?
Don't be gatekeeping.
So and thank you, Netflix. You know, you took a risk. And now all the black backlash from the consumer that was getting it free. How you gonna complain about something that you're getting for free?
Because it ain't free no more, Shawn.
It's free for you. You're not paying for it.
Exactly. Well,
but
I
so
guess
why are you complaining?
She's just gonna eat this $2.99.
But
inflation.
Wow.
Period.
Wow.
I'm still ain't gonna pay.
But why is the consumer?
Ask Netflix about
Why
that.
is the consumer mad about something they're getting for free?
Well, I'm not the consumer. I didn't buy anything. You have to buy something.
But then
to be
why
a
are you
consumer.
complaining about it?
You're right. I because I'm sad for my mom because she's gonna incur these fees, unfortunately.
And everybody else.
Excuse me. I have empathy, Shawn. Okay. Thank you.
And everybody else, if you're an adult and you sharing your password to your kids and all that, knock that off. Stop it.
Why?
Especially if your kids are grown and they live.
I'm always with you until you decide to go
Especially if your
left.
kids are grown and they have their own place and they got a car and they got kids and
so what?
They have a job and they can vote and they can carry a gun wherever state they live in. Let them pay their own Netflix bill.
Why? And if you can, keep them on your cell phone bill. There's a lot of parents that are grandfathered into that thing. Like Shawn, you should be hooking your kids up. They want to get a discount on their plan being under you. But no, you want to gatekeep. You want to keep it to yourself. Anywho, Law and Order crew member was shot dead while working on New York City set. What is going on here? A crew member for the television show Law and Order Organized Crime, that's that new one with Stabler, was shot dead while working on set in Brooklyn early Tuesday morning in a scene right out of the infamous crime series. The New York Post reports that the victim, Johnny Pizarro, a 31-year-old married father of 3, had just began his shift around 5 a.m. and was sitting in the driver's seat of a car that was saving a parking space in the Greenpoint neighborhood when another man opened the car door and shot him. It was crazy, said a distraught colleague of the victim who was saving the spots for film crews' trucks to later use. I didn't hear an argument or anything. It was quiet, early morning. It was just a pop, and then the gunman ran up towards Nassau Avenue. I only heard one bang, but I don't know how many shots. I don't even know who would do this or why. Pizarro was shot multiple times in the face and neck before being rushed to Woodhull Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead shortly before 6 a.m. A no parking notice at the scene indicated that filming was scheduled to begin at 6. As of Tuesday, no motive has been revealed. However, authorities hinted it may have stemmed over a dispute over a parking space. No arrests have been made as of yesterday afternoon, and police are still on the lookout for the suspect, described as a 5'4" person with a thin build and last seen wearing a black hoodie and black pants.
Wait. The film crew guy got shot and killed for parking space?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Sorry about that, man. And our condolences go out to you and to your family. Again, it's just weird in New York, man. You gotta tread lightly out there. You just never know what's gonna happen. It's unfortunate that this man lost his life over a parking space, but this guy was working on a film crew.
Well, yeah, because I guess the film crew, they were I guess he was part of the crew, and they were parked in cars that were saving spots for film people to come later. But the people on site said that there was no argument. There was nothing, that the guy just opened the door and shot him.
Oh, man.
But that's really, I don't know. That's freaky.
Scary. And then, and then you hold these spots. But you guys know that in New York and all these major cities, Senny, they have notification for the neighbors to know that, hey, like on this particular time, on this particular day, film crews are coming through. And unfortunately, I'm sorry that this happened. And then, they take the spots before the residents get back home or whatever. And so it might be an inconvenience, but there's a lot of mental health out there issues. There's a lot going on. Sorry, that this man is just gone for no reason at all. What else?
No reason. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Remember I was telling you about Cardi B. She was getting sued by that blogger Tasha K. She does.
Oh yeah.
She does the wind down.
Yeah.
Well, Cardi B won, and she was awarded $4 million in damages. Right. And then so the blogger lady appealed because she said that's too much money. I don't make that much. All of this other stuff. Well, she lost that case too. Nice. Tasha K and Cardi B lawsuit has reached a new verdict. Tasha, her real name is Latasha Kibi, was sued by the rapper for defamation, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress because she was saying that Cardi B had herpes, and Cardi B vehemently denied it, had to take a STD test and all of that, and said it was extremely disrespectful and it was disheartening for her, and she was crying about it. The rapper won the case in January with more than $2.5 million in damages and another $1.3 in legal fees. Kibi was also ordered to pull the damaging videos down from the internet. She lost her appeal, and she is now forced to pay the invasion of privacy star $4 million. And due to the appeal being dismissed without jurisdiction, this gives the rapper the freedom to garnish her wages and personal property to help satisfy the jury's judgment. So it has also been said that Latasha Kibi was seen putting up her house for rent, and she'll be moving into an apartment. So it looks like she has this big, beautiful home that she's going to be renting out to try and cover these legal fees that she has to pay Cardi B. That they're going to take right out of her bank account.
Let's clap.
I like Tasha K.
I do. You can like her all she wants.
But you can't do that.
This is a clear message to all the others. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, or you're going to pay. Women, what if someone did that to you? Because we always say we lived in this polarized society that nobody has no feelings no more. Nobody has no facts. Nobody's considerate to anyone's feelings. And everybody's doing it for the likes. Well, Tasha, guess what? Tasha K, guess what? Now you got to pay. Tasha K got to pay. We want the $4 million up front. You can't even do it. You got to sell things. Now look, you can't even blog no more. You got to take your videos down. All of this because you thought that you had all the power. You're also narcissistic, you silly little girl. You silly little woman. You have no facts, and you're gonna you're gonna let the world know that someone has herpes and that they don't. And she has Cardi B out of her busy schedule and taking care of her children and being an entertainer. And by the way, she's from the beloved BX Bronx. That's where I'm from. All the legends are born in the X. I keep saying that Jesus Christ was born in the X. And Tasha, you got to pay up now. She was gonna take it right out of your bank account. She said you don't have the money. Oh, but you got the mouth.
Yes, I mean, that's true.
Your mouth said words that can't cash the check. So you're done.
Yeah.
So go away for the rest of your natural life. We don't need you no more. And no other streaming service or platform's going to hire you. They're not. You're a liability, stupid. What she look like? You're a liability, dummy.
Yeah, I mean, she has her own platform. Well, not her own platform, but she broadcasts off of YouTube. But you're a blogger, but it just brings this. I mean, are you still going to do your videos? I mean, she should. I think that's her only real income right now.
No, you can't.
But
we can't believe you.
just got to watch about the stories that you say because it's about to be open season for you.
Yeah, it's done.
Everybody can sue you now.
Everybody can sue you. You're done. We need half of these people done anyway.
I mean, I like bloggers. They get the inside scoop.
So that's the inside scoop. Her saying that Cardi B got herpes.
No, she should because Cardi told her like stop saying that and take the videos down before this even went to court, and she wouldn't. So that's why you gotta like.
And you're gonna go against the almighty Cardi B, you dummy.
Cardi loved to go to court. She got money now. She don't care.
You don't have the resources, stupid.
Oh, Lord.
Tasha K. Get the F out of here. What's next? We gotta go.
This last story was actually
such a dummy.
This woman is actually I used to follow her. She's just an influencer, and she talks about credit repair.
Oh.
But right now she's been arrested for falsifying documents to get the credit repair off of people's accounts. And I have the story for you right here. Yeah, what she was doing. Sorry,
Take your time.
Okay, so her name is. They didn't put her name in here. What she was doing, they accused Rose Credit Repair. That's the name of it. If you guys put that in Instagram, you'll see like her videos on there. In Houston, Texas, of illegally fixing people's credit after investigators uncovered a $3.3 million credit scheme on multiple financial institutions. Authorities said they conducted a search warrant at the company's office and arrested its owner, Rokisha Brisby. She's 29. Y'all need to see how this name is spelled. Ooh, baby, Rokisha. The credit repair company advertised itself as using legal means to fix common credit errors. The company said it could raise clients' credit score by 50 to 100 points with results in 35 days or less. According to the sheriff's department, the owner of the company used illegal means, manipulating and faking 133 police reports to get clients' debts erased. She submitted police reports on these folks' behalf saying that the monies that were spent were fraud or stolen. And many of these financial institutions basically reversed the credit for these people. And it did make their credit scores better. They also said that the fake reports claimed to come from his office. She was charged because one of her clients actually did have a police report that they filed for a forgery on their account. So what she did was she took that real report and duplicated it multiple times for different people. She was charged with forgery of financial instruments and fraudulent use and possession of identifying information, over 50 items. The scheme lasted from November of 2020 to March of 2022, totaling an amount of $3.3 million. That these companies, I guess, wiped off their books or da-da-da. So they did tell that this person's clients, Rokisha's clients, that they should keep an eye on their reports because it's probably going to go back to just how it was. So, dang. But I mean, she was trying to help.
She wasn't trying to help.
She did help.
She wasn't trying to help. She committed crime. She faked all these police reports and... You know, you see these credit repair guys online every day, you fix your credit, this and that.
For 2 years.
I mean, Jesus Christ, it's easy to fix your credit. Just pay back your bills. Some of you got late payments. That's not going to, go away. It's going to go away in time. You don't need all this stuff. I mean, you might need somebody to help you.
They do charge a lot for these credit repair services. They like $700.
$700-$800 now.
And that's what y'all are doing?
That's what we really doing. Yeah, miss, you need to be in jail. You need to be locked up right next to Brittany Griner. And
not next to her. Not locked up next to her. For doing the Lord's work.
You're just such. This is a fraud. This is a felony. You need to be in jail 10 years for this. You can't do this. And you wouldn't stop. You just wouldn't stop. You don't think at some point that the analytics will look up and go, "What are you doing?" They're gonna red flag you. You putting all these requests in and items and notes and letters. And what the f is wrong with you?
And her videos are so engaging though. Like when I seen the news article and I seen her face, I was like, oh my God, I be following her for credit repair tips.
Well, then you gotta evaluate the people you follow.
I always get caught in this scam.
I know it's always you're always getting scammed. Remember you fell in love with the telemarketer from Dubai? It's just a lot. This world it's what's wrong with everybody. Woman, you should go to jail for two years, and that's it.
What, Shawn?
Yeah. All right. God bless you guys. Senny, just wave at that third camera. We appreciate you so
guys,
much.
They're gonna be gone for a week.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to Antigua.
Right, we're gonna
It's gone.
Yeah, we'll be out of here. We're gonna see if we could do a few shows while we're down there in Antigua. So
Maybe you can get like a face cut out of me,
maybe I
like
can.
next to you. I don't think.
Oh, you got
time.
we could have did that. Okay. All right. God bless y'all. We see y'all next week.